everybody? Want to wheeze them here Sunday, November 1st, 2015. Just opened up Ganondorf, and we are about to open up Olimar. Now, Olimar is very interesting. I had zero intentions of actually picking this guy up. Nothing against him, and I do actually have the last two Pikmin games. I've just never had time to actually play them to know if I enjoy the series or not. Currently, it annoys me because on the 3DS, when I get Street Passes, I've got like 3 Pikmin puzzles, and they're small puzzles. They're kind of like the original style, just like 12, 16 pieces, something like that. And I never get Street Passes, so I have to use play coins when I walk to buy them, and I always get the same pieces and never complete them. So that's about my extent of experience with Pikmin and Olimar. Never really have played as him a whole heck of a lot. In Brawl or Super Smash Bros. So again, limited experience here. I actually debated taking him back with Ganondorf, but I've shredded the receipt. And that kind of foiled that. So why did I buy him? How did I wind up with someone that I don't really even want? Well, in order to get 30th Anniversary 8-Bit Mario there, when he was available to me, it was through the bundle on GameStop.com, $52 for all 4 of them, if you will. So $12.99 GameStop. The funny thing is, I have seen him in stock there pretty much every time I have been in. So I would think he would probably have more functionality in the future. Don't hold me to that, but just kind of forward-looking, like why should you get this if you don't use them or like them in Brawl or feel the need to collect everything? Probably in the future. Obviously, if you're into Pikmin, you're probably going to pick him up anyway, but for anyone else that you kind of try to like, I don't know, type of a situation, that's where you would go. Now, if I remember correctly, and I haven't really gotten to play Mario Kart 8 because of their copyright stuff that they started doing, I think this might unlock an outfit, so I've at least got that. That's actually why I'm kind of, okay with keeping it. But it does look cool. It's very playful, so it's got that going for it. But it is Olimar with some Pikmin there. Again, very playful. Kind of the spring green background lends credence to the red, yellow, blue. And my hope is eventually, I've actually signed up for the content creator program, but none of my videos have been approved that I've submitted, and it's been like over, I guess, a week now today. So I haven't checked today to see, but it was supposed to be just like, I think 2 to 3 days, and it's been double that. And so I'm not sure how I feel about that. But we will see. Nonetheless, on the Wii U, your NFC section is right here. New 3DS is center of the touchscreen, and old 3DS like I rock. You need to come in and pick up the little power puck. But here he is going against Star Fox, or Fox, I should say. And looks like a pretty interesting battle there. You can take him all the way up to level 50. Let's go ahead and get him out and check out the figure in person. So, kind of makes me want to go fire up Smash Bros. And play as Olimar. Just kind of see, if I'm kind of being too harsh on the guy or something. But again, if I ever get time and get caught up and they actually allow me to upload their videos to YouTube without complete anarchy taking place, I actually intend to kind of like play through a level or 2 of both of the Pikmin games I have and kind of see if I like it. And if I do, that'll actually be something that we do in the future. So why do you have to open these guys up to use them well? That's because Nintendo has this little piece right here. Now, it's not just paper, it's got some, foil tape in there. So these corners here where my index finger and thumb are, that is how I like to open these guys. Snap it on one side, snap it on the other, and then slide it back. There's what keeps it from registering. So if you want to keep Olimar in the packaging, cut it carefully, take that out, put it all back together, reseal it. You can have the best of both worlds. Most people that I see displaying Amiibo keep them in the packaging, and that's kind of unfortunate, but I guess in part it's because A, it's extremely expensive to have 2 of these things, and B, in some cases it's dang near impossible. So I can kind of see where some people go, but again, for me personally, I actually want to be able to use these if I have them. And unlike Skylanders, which Shark Tank here, even though it's a vehicle, you stick it on the portal, it works just fine. You can keep it in the packaging if you're so inclined. Can't do that with the Amiibo, so that's one slight against them that I feel obligated to mention. That said, again, this is actually, I feel better about opening it. It's actually, again, pretty playful. It's just kind of like a dorky spaceman with these little happy creatures with him. So if you knew nothing about what this was, the backstories or anything, and you saw this, you were like, oh, that's kind of a happy looking dude, you know. So nonetheless, he's just venturing off into the unknown on some resource mission, I'm sure. It's very difficult with the lighting to kind of pick up the detail here. I guess because he's like wearing a neon yellow spacesuit. It's not necessarily neon, but it's extremely bright. It looks like it would be glow-in-the-dark type material. So for those of you that have any glow-in-the-dark Skylanders, this is like a yellow version of that kind of like opaque green, you know, kind of chalky green, if you will. So the most prominent feature, though, is simply the space helmet. It is plastic, it's not glass, so no worries there. The antenna's a nice touch. That's actually a very cool, it's kind of like Mystic Hex coloring, but in a translucent version. So you got the leaf, the flower, and whatever that might be, the blossom or bloom, I'm not sure. Red gloves, you sort of got blue, red. Looks like communication devices. It's a shame he doesn't have like, hey, I was here, you know, impressions. He should have coordinated his travels better for foreign lands. But nonetheless, you got the Pikmin. They're very, very uniform. I guess slightly different features. This guy sort of got the pointed nose, which you can't see very well, take my word for it. Yellow guy's got big ears. His eyes are wider set on the face. This guy's just kind of got the shock, typical alien face going down. And again, the main thing I take from this is just very upbeat, very playful, lots of color. So like I said, I think in the future this guy might have more functionality for us if you're not a huge fan of his in Super Smash Bros or something. But if I remember correctly, and it's been so long, it's the problem, but I do think this might unlock an outfit in Mario Kart. Don't hold me to that, but I'm kind of thinking it does. So I'll check into that, hopefully, again, if they actually start approving videos and I can finally upload that content again, which I've wanted to do very badly. We will see how that goes, but nonetheless, maybe forward thinking, and in the meantime, it'll just kind of be a happy, upbeat Amiibo to have on display. So really, it's one of those things, it's just, it was with the bundle, and I wanted that one Amiibo bad enough that I was willing to take on the other three. Zero Suit Samus I had no qualms with. Ganondorf and Olimar here, didn't have any real plans to pick them up. Again, I like this stuff, I enjoy it, but you can't buy everything. Money doesn't grow on trees, even though it's printed from paper. So it's one of those deals you kind of have to pick and choose sometimes, and these guys were just sort of brought in, and I'll just assume it was fate and they needed to be here on the pool table for some reason, right? So nonetheless, let me know your thoughts on Olimar here. How does he rank in your Amiibo list? Do you agree with me on the color scheme? Would you have rather had a different pose for him? And again, I guess if you think, based on what you know of me and my channel, I seem like I would enjoy the Pikmin games, let me know. But again, everything Nintendo related with me kind of got shut down because I'm unable to upload their videos without it screwing up everything I do. I've said this hundreds of times by now, but I say it because it's true, and it sucks, but that's what they chose to do. And again, I'm someone, I could care less about the money that you could potentially make on their videos, but if I just upload it, which I had done for years without making a dime on it, they come in, they shut it down. Then if I unbox a Skylander, I do a channel update where I just show a black screen. All those videos gets flagged. I have to go through this ridiculous process where you have to prove that you own the rights to stuff, and how you have to prove you own rights to a black screen where you're talking about your channel and your plans, or malted milk balls. I don't know, but it's what you run into when you upload Nintendo stuff now. So I finally signed up for their program, and now they don't really approve anything. So I don't know where I stand in that. I'll have to try and figure it all out. But if it ever pans out as according to the way they say it should, this is something, you know, if things kind of slow down and free up, if you're interested in seeing that, let me know. I'll try to consider it and make it happen. But got some other things planned. Lots of Nintendo games I really want to play ahead of Pikmin. But again, if we ever get to do those, then this is something that could come onto the table. So maybe, like I said, though, in the NX moving forward, we might see another Pikmin installment. And this guy could have some future functionality use. So keep that in mind. But right now, GameStop.com in the bundle. That's where I picked this guy up. I haven't had a hard time finding him at GameStop for what it's worth. So if you see him here out of the packaging and you just have to have him, GameStop.com, check stock there. Then check your local stores. But I will quit rambling. We will catch you back here. We're actually caught up on Amiibo. Everything I have that is still boxed is just a duplicate that I wanted to have sealed. So until they release new ones, which I think is going down next week, not saying we'll be able to get any of them, but if we do, we'll be back on top. But hopefully you've enjoyed catching back up on the Amiibos, and again, hopefully Nintendo will allow me to upload their videos without screwing over my entire channel. So I'll go check the World Series here, and what's going on there? Something. Anyway, distracted by football. So, as always, thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, leave a comment, let me know your thoughts. You can follow me on Twitch, follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook, circle me on Google+, whichever you prefer. But for myself and Olimar, we will catch you back here for the next Amiibo